This is 7 National News, and in our top story, in his capacity as ruler of Dubai, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued Law Number 7 of 2015 on aviation safety in the Emirate of Dubai. The new law aims to enhance safety and security measures in Dubai and organizes the activities and professions in the civil aviation industry. It will also apply best practices to ensure the optimal usage of Dubai airspace, while taking measures that prohibit all acts that may endanger airplanes, airports, or any facility related to aviation services. The law prescribes the responsibilities and authorities assigned to the Dubai Civil Aviation Authority, including approval, supervision, and all security and safety procedures applied in Dubai's aviation facilities, airports, and helipads. The law also authorized the Dubai Civil Aviation Authority to specify the airspace dedicated for general aviation and regulation controlling the usage of laser fireworks, light beams, and drones. The new law also obligates civil aviation workers in the Emirate of Dubai to obtain an annual permit from Dubai Civil Aviation Authority. And the UAE Vice President and Prime Minister, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued, in his capacity as the ruler of Dubai, a resolution establishing the Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center, to which the Emirate Institution for Advanced Science and Technology shall affiliate. According to the resolution, the Space Center is mandated to develop research projects and studies on space in a way that will support UAE's drive for advancing this sector and for building national capabilities related to space knowledge and science. The center will oversee preparations and implementation of all phases of the UAE probe exploration mission to Mars, and will also work on all projects related to scientific application of satellites. The follow-up committee of the initiatives of the UAE president has approved a number of projects of importance across the Emirates of Ajman, Al Quwain, Fujairah, and Sharjah. A list of 504 eligible citizens whose houses require maintenance or replacement has been approved in order to secure adequate housing for citizens across the UAE. The projects include maintenance of 105 houses at a total cost of 40.1 million dirham and urgent replacement of 75 houses at a total cost of 69.9 million dirhams. The committee also approved the construction of 330 houses for citizens in Ajman, costing 239.3 million dirhams, and completion of the 45-house residential complex in Al Quwain at a cost of 37.4 million dirham. Also approved were road projects in Al Quwain, Fujairah, and Sharjah at a total value of 60.4 million dirhams, with the committee sanctioned a 20 million dirham package as part of the Fujairah water pipeline project. To meet the rising demand for electricity, the committee approved a 15.7 million dirham project to supply and install a third transformer in Khorfakan power station. The Roads and Transport Authority has stated that it carried out 3,960 site inspections last year of light and heavy vehicles at 11 locations involving more than 36,000 vehicles, which resulted in detecting 14,784 violating vehicles having 24,975 technical faults in driving standards. Quoted in a newspaper report, an RTA official stated that the inspection processes are conducted in the context of verifying the compliance of heavy truck drivers with the prescribed loads and ensuring that loads are properly distributed on the loading service of the truck. The campaigns also intended to check the availability of security and safety stipulations, preventive measures, vehicles' roadworthiness, validity of driving licenses and vehicle registration, as well as compliance with the stipulations of transporting hazardous materials, set in conjunction with the Directorate General of Civil Defense. According to the report, the RTA is making huge efforts to maintain the security and safety of roads as well as urbanized appearance of Dubai through launching surprise inspection campaigns targeting trucks, trailers, and light vehicles. The most frequent technical faults detected in heavy trucks last year were 5,711 faults relating to tires, 5,702 faults of lacking red rear light, 4,796 faults of lacking security and safety accessories, 4,402 faults relating to unclear plates, and 2,999 faults of lacking roadworthiness. A motor festival of rare custom, vintage and supercars, some of which have never been driven on UAE roads, has kicked off this weekend in Dubai. The 10-day City Overdrive event was launched on Thursday night by UAE racing stars Mohammed al-Mutawwa, Ahmed al-Amiri and female Emirati rally driver Rabab al-Tajer in City Walk at the junction of Al-Wasl and Al-Safa Road. The event will provide car fans with exclusive access to the best automotive technicians and builders in the region, and will feature a number of rare and custom vehicles, including a 1932 Ford two-door hot rod and a 1957 aka Torquay. In addition, motorheads will be able to get up close and personal with a number of limited edition supercars, such as the 2015 Corvette Stingray, which is one of the only 3 in the world. The festival will run at City Walk until April the 25th.
It's very interesting. I read it in the paper yesterday, and I came down from Abu Dhabi. I wanted to see some supercars, and also my son is interested in sports cars, racing cars. So I got to see some unique cars here today.
Which is your favorite from the car show?
I think this one behind me, as it's so unique and it's a beautiful looking car. It's only 3 in the world, so it's nice to see it up front and close.
Thousands of people gathered at Abu Dhabi's Corniche on Friday afternoon to run for a cause, raising about 500,000 dirhams for charity in the process. Abu Dhabi Media's Majid magazine partnered with Etihad Airways for the event that raised funds for a primary school in Kenya, a special needs centers in Al Ain and Fujairah. The entertainment that was laid on included children's games, sports activities and educational workshops on road safety offered by Abu Dhabi's police and the capital's Department of Transport. The event consisted of a 1.5 kilometers run for children, a 1.5 kilometers race for those with special needs, and a 3 kilometers run open to anyone. In the 3rd consecutive year, the event, nearly 3,000 people joined the run and a total of 5,000 people joined in the fun along the Corniche. Students from numerous schools thrilled spectators with their dancing performances, while a motorbike show had petrol heads in a spin. The prize for the winner of the school's grouping was a safari in Sri Lanka for 6 children and a supervisor. The winner of the company grouping was also to be headed to Sri Lanka on a safari for 4 people, while the winners of the special needs category were to be given a pair of Etihad Airways economy class return tickets, and the individual winners of the male and female categories were also to be given a pair of Etihad Airways economy class return tickets.
We choose the organization to donate the money. We do a survey. So we go, we send our staff to look at schools, to visit countries, and then we choose an organization or a school that most needed. So that's the way we work also with our embassies abroad. So we coordinate everybody to do this to help the school or foundation. We have 2 events per year. We have Run for a Cause, and we have also Ramadan tournaments. So we do 2 things a year where we collect money and then we donate that money to special needs or school.
This event is so good. It has been organized by Etihad just to cater for the disabled and all the charity homes. It's a very wonderful event. I was encouraged by my managers to come and participate, and that's why I'm here today.
And finally, in the bulletin, Jumeirah Lake Towers has welcomed another hotel property to the community, this time with Accor Group's Pullman Hotel, as it staged an artistic entry to Dubai's hospitality market this weekend. Live artworks, together with musical performances, marked the opening of the 35-story hotel, which is located in the Cluster T of the Jumeirah Lake Towers. The opening makes the property the second Pullman hotel to open in Dubai and will now commence full operations following its soft opening in January this year. Towering 137 meters high, the new hotel joins the likes of Bonington Hotel and Movenpick Hotel, who seek to capitalize on the rising demand from corporate and leisure travelers to the Emirate, as well as the strategic location of the DMCC Free Zone, where more than 10,000 companies are currently registered. With room rates to start from around 500 dirhams, the Accor Group's upscale property will feature 354 rooms, including 76 apartments and suites, while the other facilities will include 11 meeting rooms, 3 F&B outlets, and rooftop swimming pool and a spa. According to the general manager of the hotel, the property has witnessed increased demand since the soft launch, and the Emirates' ambitions of attracting 20 million visitors by the year 2020 will fuel the growth of the hospitality industry further in the years to come. Furthermore, with occupancy rates averaging around 85% in the Emirate, the CEO of Hotel Services Middle East for Accor Group added that they plan to add more hotels in the country and in the region.
We opened on the 1st of January, receiving our first guests around 2 o'clock in the morning on the 1st, so we're all very excited, spending New Year's Eve here. As we progressed, January was a busy month as it is, so towards the second or third week of January, we were running almost full occupancy with the rooms that were open. And as we moved forward, we opened more rooms, and the business just kept on coming. And I think we were very lucky to open in the high season. At the same time, of course, there was a rush of people, a rush of guests. The expectations are always high. You need a little bit of tweaking to get things right, but I think now we're on the right track. So the hotel is fully open, fully operational, meeting rooms, restaurants and bars, and we're very happy to welcome all the guests who come to the JLT community and the surrounding business community as well.
We are extremely delighted to see whatever the government and DTCM is taking to develop the business in Dubai. If you recall, last year in Dubai we have received about 13 million visitors. It is anticipated to receive about 20 million by 2020, and definitely we will need more rooms to accommodate all those clients. And Accor intend to play its part as well. Currently we have about 70 hotels open. 3 more will open within the next 2 years, reaching about 20 hotels for over 6,000 rooms. We opened the upscale hotel. Pullman is part of the Accor upscale international brand. It's like we've seen, it's a very vibrant and cosmopolitan hotel on the upscale 5-star level, but also we intend to develop, and we do actually, some other hotel in different market segments, such as mid-scale and economy. We will open next year 2 new brands in Dubai, the Ibis style. One will be at the Dragon Mart mall, as you know, which will be extended, and the second one will be at the Business Bay. And that will be the first introduction for Accor of Ibis style on the economy segment in Dubai. That meeting also the demand of the TCM to accommodate a variety of customers in Dubai.